This is the final research log of Science Officer Ash Warden. I'm here to detail my findings on the DNA sequence found in the Veil. What would be codenamed the Collector strain. I came here with my wife, Kendra. The dossier we were given named us experts in the field of xenological studies. I found the gesture flattering, but now it seems my curiosity has condemned me. The strain was interesting to say the least, offering simple mimicry of whatever substance we introduced to it. The team and I decided to introduce more complex organic materials, such as various flora and fauna, to the Collector strain. It was a clear success. When introduced to something as simple as a leaf, for example, it would replicate it effortlessly. However, dependent on the complexity of the organic matter, the donor tissue would decay at various speeds. This was concerning, of course. What we thought was a simple mimicry was actually some form of transmutation, in which the Collector would siphon the DNA sequences of its host, which is what caused it to decay. The hypothesis was similar to electron microscopes. The collecting process of the sequence, from our research, showed various wavelengths that, in the final stages, would destroy the host, even when separated. To make things even more enigmatic, if the Collector was not fed material, it would begin to regress, if not satiated, almost as if it hungered. This should have raised a cause for alarm, but we decided to press on, introducing more complex material. As research progressed, so did my interest in the subject. The applications for such a unique xenological find was paramount to none. In time, my wife, Kendra, began to lose our shared interest in the subject. To put it bluntly, my unwavering focus and determination to understand the Collector strain put a contention on our relationship. This eventually came to a head when Kendra attempted to destroy the Collector. We, of course, stopped her, but not before she had come into contact with the subject. At this point, Kendra's time was limited. However, being the fool that I am, I decided to press on with my research, instead of spending my final days with her. Though I was there for her final moments, and in those moments she tenderly gifted me her prized possession, her necklace, which held on its unbreakable chain an ether crystal. It wasn't long until she had passed. The subject that came into contact with Kendra advanced to a stage we hadn't seen before. It almost appeared as a human child. Its cries, a harrowing howl that would reverberate through this massive station. It kept us awake at night. We were unsure if it was because of pain or the loss of its mother, my beloved Kendra. Rapidly, it grew, and what once appeared as a simple human child, now a haunting patchwork of all we had fed it. The research stopped, but only after it escaped. In time, staff members began to go missing, one by one, until only I remained. The existentialist in me feared my fate, but the pragmatic accepted the success of the mission. We had discovered what it was capable of, this demon strain. It took from me everything. I eventually found the missing staff members, or rather, what was left of them. Let it be clear. My reports show the research hit a dead end. The final entry states that after weeks, the strain would decay. When introduced into the atmosphere, were my exact words, meaning not much more could be learned from the subject. This was a lie. It is here with me now, avoiding me, and I don't know why. I am every bit living and organic as the next person. Maybe it loves its creator, its father. But I don't love it. I've set the station to travel to the rift regions of Omega Star 7, where we will both drift amongst the wastes where we belong. I will do everything in my power to destroy this creature, but it is deathless. If you found this log, you are not safe.
Hi.
I know. I know.
Hi.
Just give me a minute.
I don't want to be here anymore. Get it done before I blow your head off and rip it out myself.
Yeah, something doesn't feel right here.
Maybe we should get back in the elevator.
Silk's wearing off. Guys, I'm telling you, it's nothing but Scraw.
What the fuck was that? Who cares? Run! Don't gotta tell me twice.
Why are you going back in the lift?
He said I could have his blaster. Now let's bolt.
You risked your life over a blaster?
He would've wanted me to have it.
Do you hear that? We gotta go now, Ty.
Come on, just a little, come
Hi, you got that part yet?
on.
I got it. Let's go.
Stay close and stay behind me. Shit. What in the 7 systems is going on?
We were in the lift, and Scraw was there, and there was his arm, and it just came down and grabbed him by the head. Just grabbed him by the fucking head, and dude, it just pulled him up, just pulled him at everything, and I knew it was gonna happen. It was foreshadowed.
Look it, man. We gotta go. You die in space, you die in real life.
It's game over, man.
What was that?
Dear mother of malt.
What in the 7 systems is that?
We need to go. Now!
Djyn, where are you going?
Back to the left. Gee, you're already holding me. Let's go.
What in the 7 systems? It's in the shafts.
We're not safe here.
Yeah, no kidding. You locked us in a coffin.
I'm gonna shoot the wire. Brace yourselves. It's our only chance out of this.
It's as good a plan as any.
We still have cargo to deliver.
Are you quarking kidding me, Djyn? There is some sort of eldritch abomination loose in the station, and Scraw is dead.
There's money on the line here, gentlemen.
All right. Fine. Here's the game plan. Tiberius, the bot, Sqeeks, now.
Yes. Yeah, here you go.
Sqeeks, put that wherever it needs to go. I'm gonna aim this rifle out the missing panel in case the skeletal mass of bones, skulls, and black ooze shows up.
Got it.
But what should I do?
How about you just shut up and sit there? Not like you've done much else this entire time. Oh, by the tears of the mother. You are one ugly son of a bitch.
Schyan, what are you doing? Shoot it.
Wait. Just wait.
Why isn't it doing anything to us?
Sqeeks, just get the lift fixed.
All right. I'm on it.
Sqeeks, is that thing ready to go or what?
It's done.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Why didn't it attack us?
It's not our problem anymore. Let's just get this job done.
If there's even a job left to do.
Okay, I guess I distracted with my eyes. I don't know.
What in the space fuck was that?
Didn't have a jaw.
Didn't have half its body.
We don't have time to find out. Let's just get as far away from that level as possible.
I'll tell you, he must have been previously drinking black, because that thing was dripping with the stuff.
You've never had black, have you?
Not once.
Alright. Do you guys know what in the 7 systems that thing was?
Based off what Tiberius and I found, it ain't from the 7 systems.
Okay. What in the sometime, somewhere was that thing?
The previous inhabitants of the station called it the Collector.
What was it collecting? Knickknacks or something?
Whatever it came into contact with.
It transmutes and consumes anything it touches.
Anything?
Now arriving. Subsection habitation. Home of a police house of good eats.
Finally. Black, here we come.
Who are you?
Who wants to know?
The guard. Me.
Really? I don't like your tone.
Well, it is modulated.
All right, enough, Schyan. I'm Djyn. This is Sqeeks, and that's Tiberius. I'm here to see Canton.
Well, alright. But the Chiropton has to put down the blaster.
Oh, right. Sorry. I just got it.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
You don't know what I've seen.
I don't. You're right.
You don't know what's on this station?
A lot of things?
The horrors. The sheer horrors.
Okay. Let me just take you to Canton. So, assuming you knew where Canton is, was there any particular reason you decided to use the lower hangar?
We got turned around.
Right. And you just knew to come to this deck?
Yes? Is that so hard to believe?
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed the station, but it is massive. You could get lost for years down there and not find your way up.
Oh, we had help.
Sqeeks!
Really? By who?
Scraw?
Sqeeks!
Scraw? What was he doing away from the reactor?
He was helping us.
Well, I hope he wasn't away too long. That makeshift ether reactor is the only thing keeping the station afloat. Without it, all we have is the solarium generators.
Wait, how do you know it's powered by ether?
Listen, I don't know how to tell you this, but Scraw is dead. Huh, I guess that wasn't that hard to do after all.
Wait, Scraw is dead? What happened?
Well, there was this arm, and...
To be honest, we don't exactly know. He disappeared and all we heard was screams, so naturally we just assumed.
Listen, just to reiterate and put it bluntly, no one is maintaining shit down there.
Yes, you may want to send someone down there?
Yeah. I'll get someone down there as soon as possible. We're here. Canton will be returning shortly. Meet him in the back right booth.
Finally, a mission completed and a debt paid. If we're done meandering, gentlemen, I'd like to get this done and finally get a new lease on life.
Hey, wait for me.
Well, Schyan, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Wait,
Can we help you with something?
just what happened down there?
We told you everything you needed to know. The silthead disappeared and the reactor no longer has a maintenance man. Maybe you should chop before this station goes black, huh?
Well, is that everything?
Yes?
Don't play dumb with me, Zeltarin. I know that one of Vax's pirates was chasing a ship. I don't need to do the math to know that a crew showing up from the lower levels had something to do with it.
Listen, my Namiran compatriot was correct. We didn't see anything.
Really? So there's no information that you could provide me about what happened to the engineer of a station that's keeping thousands of people alive?
Listen, I don't know if you know what happened on this station before it made its way to the rift, but what they were experimenting on may have been unearthed and caused the death of Scraw. This will provide you with all the details that we have. Now, may I please go?
Fine.
Okay.
Shit.
Vax, we have a problem.
Trouble? So soon? Do tell, Moxie.
My dad. He's dead.
I see. Do you know what happened?
No. But I found an audio log explaining what happened on the station. I haven't listened to it yet.
Send it to me. For now, focus on your mission.
Vax, that's not the only problem. My father kept the station operational. Without him,
The station will fall apart. So we don't have much time.
I don't know what to do.
Moxie, I understand this is a tumultuous time for you. But I need you to steel yourself. Did you find the crew?
Yes.
And are they in position?
Yes, they are currently completing the trade-off with Canton.
Good. Then all is going according to plan. Allow this trade-off to be completed. I need Canton caught red-handed upon his return. Capture the crew and bring them to me.
Understood. Proxie, bring my ship to the habitation deck.
Understood.
Howdy ho, hey there. I'm Patches O'Connell. May I welcome you to O'Hooley's house of good eats.
Man, they're putting the hoolies everywhere now.
I'll be waiting for our contact.
Oh man, let me get the biggest clay pot of black that you got.
I'm sorry there, little fella. Unfortunately, a Bengali cleared us out the other day.
You kidding me, right?
I'm not. How about an interstellar icky to take the edge off instead?
That sounds disgusting.
Really? That sounds disgusting? Not the moldy fruit sludge you drink?
Let me get one gunk, please.
Coming right up. Will that be Spaceos or credit?
Put it on my tab?
Ooh, sorry there, partner. We now have a no-tab policy.
What? What kind of establishment is this?
My apologies, but we had some recent Flanarian flip-flop thefts. We can't be too careful now.
Schyan, help a guy out, will ya?
You're on your own there, Sqeeks.
Allow me to cover it.
Oh man, thank you, Tiberius. That was very nice of you.
Would you maybe even say captainly?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
One gunk for the Chiroptic. How about you, fellas?
Yeah, I don't drink on the job.
Only when you're threatening to blow a hole in the hull of a starship in the vacuum of space.
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, I'm here if you change your mind. Frank the Peters, take a seat.
This place is weird. Ooh, gunk.
Schyan, this is our fault. We unleashed that thing.
Hey, speak for yourself, Ty. You're the one who lifted the containment protocol.
But you said...
Listen, let's get one thing straight, Captain Bellatrix. All things that happen are because of you. You want to be a captain? Then start acting like one and take some responsibility. Mother of Malt, you let me and Djyn take the lead half the time. You know, the cartel bounty hunter and the criminal? Shit, the other half, you leave it up to this thing over here.
Who, me?
Now, Tiberius, I just want to get off this station. Judging by the way you're shaking in your boots, you do too. So instead of letting the guilty thoughts get in your head, how about you focus up and lead this crew out of here?
Hey, Schyan, where you going?
Make sure the job gets done. So, Djyn, your boyfriend show up yet?
Unfortunately not.
Fashionably late, I guess.
Schyan, why didn't that thing attack us?
Honestly, I don't know. I would have shot it. I had my blaster pointed right at it. But I was too scared. Caught a glimpse of it in the light. The whole thing was made of bone. A skull with no jaw. It was covered in black ooze, dripping from its teeth, its sockets, and then it just went away.
You must be the muchachos with the silt.
Hey, looks like your boyfriend is here.
Don't flatter yourself, amigo. He's not my type. So, do you have the silt?
We do. But you should know about the little problem downstairs.
Nah, we don't care about things so far away. We care about the here and now, huh?
Well, you should be worried about it. Because of it, we almost couldn't bring this shipment to you.
Well, perhaps next time you'll do better to avoid obstacles coming into the rift. The debris, pirates, and beasties that go bump in the night are of no concern to me. What is my concern is that shipment of silk in your bag, eh? So let's have a look at the goods.
Suit yourself.
Yes. Everything is in order. From here, I believe our doings are done. I will forward the payment directly to the cartel immediately.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Listen here, Canton. I ain't going in that lift again.
I believe something can be arranged for that. The guard that brought you here, find them. I'm sure they'd happily escort you back down to your ship. Take care, amigos.
Hey, that guy gave me the creeps.
Yeah, well, add him to the list of off-putting things on this station. And let's get the others. I'm ready to get back to Zenith.
So, what are you anyway, Tiberius?
Zeltaran?
No, not that. What's your sign?
What?
You know, you an Astrodian, Stellarium, a Pengacorn?
What are you talking about? What's a pengacorn?
A fish with a horn on its head.
Like a narwhal?
Those aren't real. You really don't know your sign? You know the specific month and day you were born? This shapes your entire future, man.
Sqeeks, next you're gonna tell me that moons affect my mood.
What do you mean? Of course they do. We're like 60% water. Moons affect the tides. That's not space magic. That's science.
Oh yeah? And what? Aether crystals channel energy?
They do!
I think that gunk went straight to your head.
Spoken like a true Astrodian.
What are you two talking about?
It doesn't matter. Hey, Patches, let me get another gun. Okay, boys. Who turned out the lights?
Sqeeks? Where are you? I can't see anything.
Tiberius, I'm right next to you. I never got up.
Schyan? Djyn?
Oh, I'm here.
What, you got object permanence issues or something? We never went anywhere.
I have abandonment issues.
Man, that's just sad.
Hey, Patches?
Yes?
This normal?
Is what normal?
The lights are out.
Well, we Patches are bred to see by thermal radiation, so I can't see light.
Where's the guard?
Here.
This shit's normal?
No.
Well, what happened?
Remember when I told you without Scraw the power would go out?
Yeah?
The power went out.
Yeah, that tracks.
Let's just get you off this station. Follow me.
We can't see anything?
Then hold hands. Let's go.
Hello, this is your representative Canton speaking. Despite what you may think, the situation is normal. There is a simple malfunction in the reactor, but rest assured, we are hard at work remedying this minor problem. Return to your quarters and await further instruction.
Well, I know a lie when I hear one. Sounds like we've got a big problem.
I want back on the ship. God, take me back to the ship.
What do you think I'm doing?
Not taking us to that lift, I know.
Would you relax? I will just fly you down in my ship.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
All right, the hangar's just through. Hold on.
Look at the size of that freighter.
Get down.
What? Why?
Now.
Is that?
One of Vax Arden's ships, yes. We need to find another way down.
Well, I'm all into lymphs.
The vents. Go down the vents,
The vents? I'm not getting in those.
Why not?
Monsters?
The scrap rats?
Oh, that thing is a little big to be a scrap rat.
What thing? We don't have time. Here. Go through the vents and meet me at the coordinates.
You're not coming?
No.
Why?
Someone needs to buy you time. Just meet me at the coordinates.
We're screwed.
Let's move.
There she is.
Freeze!
Do you mind telling me why you're here? There's no reason for Vax to have sent you.
On the contrary, Moxie, there is.
Canton. I should have known.
Yes, you should have. As promised, the evidence that proves Moxie and her father were conspiring with the cartel to overthrow Vax Arden.
You don't know what you're doing, Canton. This station is falling apart, and we are all in grave danger.
Save your pleas for someone who cares, Moxie. Seize her!
Why are you even doing this? How are you even doing this? Vax would never trust you.
I'm only doing what any sensible man would do. going after the power he deserves. And Vax, well, let's just say, he's not the one who needs convincing.
What are you talking about?
Don't you see, Moxie? Vax thinks the stars of you. It is bad for business, though. These decorated men know that. The tongue is sharper than a sword. So, with some words of my own, I convinced these hombres of the true goal. Like you said, fighting fire with fire.
You won't get away with this, Canton.
Perhaps not, but a day in the light is better than a lifetime in the shadows. So even if my victory is short-lived, it will be a victory that is well-lived. Gentlemen, bring this traitor back to Vax Arden, and rest of you, find that crew!